Alright, let's see here. Just getting things figured out here. Just be a minute. There we go. Barricade, hey, welcome. Yes, back again. Pop-up chat. There we go. There's my chat window. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm just going to send out a little message on Facebook here that I'm live one more time. All right, let's see here. Must be your project date. Does this relax you? Yes, yeah, it definitely does. I really enjoy it. Might be a little different if it was, you know, customer pay or something I was getting ready for a show, then I might get a little stressed out. But yeah, it's good. All right, let's see. Pinball Mayhem post done. Excuse me. Hopefully done posting. And share the post on my own feed here. Let's see, share to feed. Come on over and chat it up. Post. There we go. Looking good now. That looks good. All right, cool. We are back. All right. Let's... I don't need that going on. We want our gloves, though. Definitely would be nice to have gloves. This will be getting a little messy. Oh, gotta change my tagline here. 4. There we go. Rebuild part 4. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. We'll leave it there. All right. So how was your, what'd you have for supper there, Barricade? Or Matt, I should say. Don't need to say Barricade, I know who you are. Alright. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let's get over here. Alright, let's pull this assembly apart. Alright. I really should be making a video for Pinball Mayhem, but it is what it is. Alright, let's pop this guy all apart. Do I want to pull him apart first? Do I want to unbolt him? Let's see, the switch has to get out of the way. We'll get rid of that first. Now, I get a real sense of accomplishment from fixing stuff, so doing this is real good for me. Makes me happy when I fix something. There's this guy. Well, we might as well clean the switch as long as I'm here. And the ball switch, very important. All right. Yes, we're definitely dirty. That's a work good. Quick cleanup on that guy. Cleanup aisle 2. Alright, let's see. Somebody probably put way too many turns on this spring. It doesn't look healthy. Let's see if we get down here. Haven't had supper yet, thinking of some seasoned vegetables. Oh, there you go, nice. I'm not even gonna bother to count how many turns are on this thing. I'm just gonna, this spring actually looks bent. I might, yeah. This spring looks hacked. I might just grab a spring out of my stash of mechanisms. That's probably what I'll do. Looks like somebody's reworked the end of this spring a little bit. Luckily, no one had done that to my my shuffle. All right, unhook this guy. There we go. All right, so yes. Yeah, you can see the spring there. It's not exactly a straight path, so it's been tweaked. Let me go to my stash right now and grab something. All right, get this out of the way. Grabbing some used parts. Get this out of the way. There we go. Luckily, they're not too buried. All right, let's grab an appropriate mechanism out of here. Get this out of the way. And where are we at? So Williams mech. That'll work. Oh, there's a way, yeah. All right. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Here is the donor mechanism for today. This isn't a pinball part. I probably got a pinball part, but I think this spring will work a lot better off of here, so I'm just going to rob the spring off. That's why it's nice to have used parts laying around. I'm sure if I dug in there, I could find the exact mechanism or very similar, because I've got one. All right, there we go. That, and there's the old one there. All right. So yeah, the end of the wire here. This one will work a lot better. Or this old one will work a lot better. I'm just kind of eyeballing. Yeah, they're the same. I'm gonna pitch this sucker before I end up using it by mistake. All right, I will put the circlip back on and the washer in case I need it for something else. Bingo bango. Can't beat that. All right, put my stuff away. There we go. Put this back in here. That looks good. Cool. Nice to have stashes of parts. All right, Jay Sargent, good evening. You're on a mission today. Yeah, definitely. This is what I really enjoy doing. I totally enjoy doing this stuff, and it makes me feel good when I can fix something. So this is the used spring we just grabbed off of another component because the original one on here was tweaked. So that'll be good. And hopefully I can figure out how this goes back together without looking back at the video or something. Maybe I'll take a picture of it. I usually get the spring in the wrong spot or something. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely a kind of guy who will work on something for like an hour and then do something else and then come back to this and then do something else and then come back to this, that kind of thing. All right, let's see here. We'll take a picture of it, even though I got plenty of other ones to look at. I didn't really need the flash on there, but it's nice to have. All right. Where are we at here? Yeah, that works. That'll work in case I need it. All right. How's everything going today, Mr. Sargent? All right. Let's see here. Get this spring off of here. without wrecking it. I don't want to chase more used parts if I don't have to. All right, there's long spring. Okay, we got a washer. I haven't found anything super wrong with the machine yet besides normal wear. Well, we had a broken solder joint over on the score reels. That was a pretty major one. That was the main power circuit. So, yeah, nothing too serious yet. Usually that's what it is on these. All right. Clip off of here. Don't go flying now. All right, good. How's this looking? Pretty good still. It's kind of tough because this is actually a little piece of cardboard on here, or you know, real hard cardstock or something. Can't really toss it into the ultrasonic cleaner like that. Okay, a little bit of grease on here. All right, and we got some plungers. Got another switch here. I'll probably just pop that off of here. All right, so the white wire goes that way. I'm sure I'll screw something up here, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. This is it's got a little bracket with it. That'll make things fun to figure out later. But I took a picture, that's the main thing. Surprisingly, I haven't really found a free play hack. I'm sure there'll be something in the coin door or something, but surprisingly I haven't found it yet. Okay, these go in here. Okay. Generally, these games just kind of quit working and people stop playing them. They don't even have to have anything majorly wrong with them. All right, we're definitely not going to adjust that thing at all unless there's issues with it. Okay, yeah, we can probably unbolt it now or grab a wrench and undo that nut in the back. That's probably a good step. What do we got? I don't have a suitable wrench down here and I'm not going to get one, so 7/16 is what I want. I haven't played pinball in a few weeks since my basement wall. Sheetrock has been in the works. I'm missing it. Ooh, yikes, yeah. Okay, so loosening that nut in the back will cause this thing to move forward, so I need to kind of jam it in here so I can loosen that nut in the back. Ah, that nut wasn't very tight at all. Okay, so this guy can only go, it'll go on two ways. That's pretty obvious. Until it isn't. Okay. Lock washer on the back. Grab this itty bitty spider gear out of here. All right, here's our little spider piece there. Doesn't really look hardly worn at all. A little bit on one there, that's okay. Okay, lots of gunk in there. All right, we'll just wipe this thing off. So what this is a steel gear that's been plated with copper or brass or something. Okay. And it's definitely had a lot of wear in there, but it's not worn out by any means. All right. Oh yeah, let's get some more music on. Let's get some TNA going. All right, where's my TNA album? Got it around here somewhere. There it is. All right. TNA to the rescue. Check the volume levels here. All right. Maybe I could have it a little bit louder as the bass kicks in. You guys hear that? Maybe I'll do it this way. Maybe a little louder. It's nice. I walk to the beat of that when that starts. Barricade sounds good, awesome. I start walking to the beat of the music when it starts playing. Okay, this thing is held down with 2 bolts, 2 nuts, I should say. Come on, washer. Alright. A little easier to work on. We're even going to pull the board off the back. I need a bigger Phillips. It's going to mess up our adjustment, but that's okay. I'll readjust it anyway. Oh, come on. Tough guy. Oh, how can I make a badge for Midwest Gaming Classic? Nice. Talking the Ben Heck thing? Alright, we'll need to work on that guy. Okay, gotta grab that spacer. Okay, we got Phillips here as well. Very important thing to put back on here is this grounding area. It's not really ground per se, but it's a connection to the metal plate. You get all kinds of weird issues if you don't put it back on. Scott's remix of the TNA theme, he put it on a 45 album, and they're producing it in Canada, and it should be available, should be shipping out hopefully this month. Limited edition kind of stuff, but still pretty cool. Now, this one's got a metal sleeve in it, that's weird. Alright, there we go there. Yay, be free! Man, this sucker's heavy. We'll just wipe it down, clean it up. We are going to change out this aluminum sleeve, though. That ain't staying. Alright, let's change this out. I'm so poor this month, it would be cool to get. Yep, you kind of, it's kind of one of them things you had to know about, and luckily I heard about it, and I was able to get in. Very limited edition kind of specialty made stuff. So hopefully they'll be making some more in the future, but it wasn't cheap. Shipping and everything, yeah, not cheap at all. Okay, this is a really nice heavy duty piece. Pretty much all this stuff requires is just cleaning out the old lube and putting in the new lube. That's all it's going to be. And adjustment, of course. And readjustment. I definitely want to make sure to get this area cleaned. Let's grab another one. Any cassette tapes of it? No, it's just going to be, it's not a full remix, it's just a 45 album. Alright. But you can download Scott's stuff for, if you have access to any music streaming service, I think a lot of Scott's stuff is on there for free. I don't. I'm not really part of, don't really have any of those streaming service stuff. Okay, that's pretty clean. It wasn't too gummed up. Okay, since this ball count unit is a little more hyper, I'm just going to clean out this coil sleeve here for the reset. Alright. Cool, check out if he has stuff online. I pay for a download, maybe my own tape. There you go. So do you or Francis, do you subscribe to any of those music streaming services? I don't know, the big popular ones, what is it, Apple iPlay or something? I don't know, Amazon Music. I don't know what they are, but I've heard the names. Apparently his stuff is out there for free. But you can also go to his site, scottdenisi.com. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Now technically I should probably be making a new coil for this, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't work, I can always cut one down and use it. Okay. Coil sleeve looks good. Yeah, this coil sleeve looks good. It's not all smashed and everything. Yeah, it's weird that boy, even in 1970, that's weird that this thing would have an aluminum sleeve in it. Okay, we will replace that sucker. We are not. We're using this guy. I have a SoundCloud with some of my music. There you go. We don't. Okay. All right. Coil sleeves. Voila! Okay, let's pay some attention to this guy. Now, he looks pretty sad, but we're just going to hit him with some rubbing alcohol and see what happens. Did I tell you I make beats sometimes? Beats as in music? Not really sure what that refers to. I know on one of your videos you had some music you made, which I thought was pretty awesome. Alright, let's see, let's get off the old lubricant here. Yeesh. Yes, okay, cool. You didn't mention it, but I did spot that on your music, on that one video. Alright. I tinker with sound. There you go. That's cool. Okay. I am going to get an abrasive eraser for that guy. Not that many traces. I don't want to hit it with the other stuff.
Hey, Dad.
Hi. Looking. Oh, here we go. Alright, Jay Sargent, I can finally see the size difference between the Legends pin and the normal cabinet, like high speed, a little smaller. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Definitely, for sure. It's like 3/4 size or something. Alright, so this is actually a track cleaning eraser. It's for slot cars and stuff. It's got like a grit in it or something. So this is just quicker and easier right now for this stuff. It is abrasive. I don't really like using it on other stuff, but there's just a couple contacts on here. Not all of them are even used. Alright, there we go. Okay, yes, Legends is kind of like the size of my 70s home pins. There you go. This thing's actually not in the best condition anyway. It's got like a silver plating over the copper stuff. I don't really want to wear off all the silver, but what do you do? I'll hit it with the alcohol after this and then put some goober on it. Okay, that works. Yeah, that works. Looks all right. Yeesh. All right, Jeremy, your collection is wonderful. Fits you well and shows the care you put into things. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. It's very nice to say. Thank you. It's taken a long time to get to this point. This stuff is PBR grease, Pinball Resource, and it's actually, I believe it's synthetic. I'm not positive on it. It might not be, but it's made by the same people that make Deoxit and stuff. But it's custom formulation for Pinball Resource, which is pretty cool. And I'll just shmoo everything, even though they're not used. Alright. Okay, there's that. Okay, what's next? Let's clean this off. Little spider thing. It's not really too bad. Gotta watch the terminal tightness. Some of these just are way too, have too much pressure on them. Okay, that looks pretty good. Spin this thing back around. I should probably work on that guy, but I'll probably unbolt him when I do that. All right. So this adjustment right here, if it's working, you generally want to leave it alone because it causes weird problems when you start messing with it. Okay. Let's hit her with some lubricant. Are we done here? Do we want any more? Let's put a little alcohol in this guy. Yeah, I don't think this guy had hardly any lubrication on it. Yeah, it's pretty galled. Homework time. Talk to you later. All right. Very good. Enjoy. You doing this tomorrow too? I'm going to be, I probably won't do this unless I do it tomorrow night maybe. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow on Twitch earlier than usual. And then I'll be going to Ladies Flip in Stevens Point, a special tournament that's going to be happening at the place where Russ and stuff operate their pins. So that should be fun. I'll be helping out there. So that'll be kind of an all-day thing, and who knows what I'll feel like doing later. But yeah, there's more work to be done, so hopefully if I finish up this, I'll start working on the other pieces. All right. Where is Euler? Yeah, your flip thing. Enjoy. Thank you. Okay. Make sure there's plenty of lubrication on both sides. That's pretty good. Nice coating, don't have to go crazy. Okay. Where's my spacer? I put my spacer ring on there. Okay. Figure out what screws went to that. Had to be these longer ones. I think they're smaller. Downside of me putting lubrication on that disc. Okay. What screws held that plate in? Always something fun to figure out. It's a game I don't mind playing. Always these long ones. Yep, long, thin ones. Let's try those. I think I got the wrong washer on that one. All right. Ah! Part of the problem of not having stuff being level. All right, let's put the right washer on this guy. Okay. Having fun putting this guy together. We won't put a lot of torque on these guys. Alright. Gotta get the wheel in place. Okay, there's that. Nut and a lock washer. Okay, looking good. Of course, it can be kind of fun to tighten those screws with that thing on the back here, but that actually looks pretty good. Yeah. I like it. Now I'm going to have to take it off, tighten these screws. Probably could have figured that out without tightening it down all the way, but oh well. Okay. That's good. Okay, we are listening to music from TNA Pinball. Okay, let's put this guy in next after I clean it. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. My name is Jeremy Ageman with Pinball Mayhem. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching this. Just doing tedious work, cleaning stuff up the way I like to do, nice and slow. Interesting thing to note on these black plungers, the metal itself isn't black. That's actually a coating on it. I didn't realize that. This thing has got some wear on one side, so if it causes me trouble, I'll replace it with something. But we'll put it together and we'll see how it works. Okay, we need a sleeve. This thing has a great sleeve in it. And we need a plunger. Both these plungers are actually in really good condition. This will be tricky. Beautiful. I don't know if anybody here has watched Akira or is even into that kind of thing, the anime. But watched a couple of YouTube videos on it about. I mean, they're modern videos about. One was how they made it, which is not necessarily how they made it, but things that made it amazing from other things, which I thought was pretty cool. And the other one was a new video on something about the Olympics, because the Akira is kind of one of the set pieces is an Olympic stadium. So I thought that was pretty cool. It had some background history on it, so neat stuff. All right, let's see. Let's get this lock washer in place here. I think I'm going to be ending up with a couple washers left over. Which isn't the best thing in the world. All right. Just shows that I don't pay attention, which is true. All right. Let's see here. Did I have a washer on it? I'm going to have to look back at my photos now. Kind of amazed the phone can work with the gloves. That did have a washer, okay. All right, so that washer's over there. All right, that's where those washers go. All right, we're figuring out slow but sure. All right. Might be a little slow, but that's okay. If I do stuff twice, it's all right. Wouldn't be the first time. All right, excellent. Clean off this plunger. This plunger looks fine. I remember though, it's got a wear spot on it. Queen. All right, hopefully everybody's having a great Saturday night. Got a little issue with this coil sleeve. I need to trim it a little bit. Sand it or something. It's got a little mold line on it that is not liking. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Okay, what we got here So around the lip here, around the flat part, it should be flat. And we got a little bit of ridge on there, so we just gotta trim it off with a knife or something else. I think a knife will work great. I got a razor blade over here. Never really used razor blades much, but they can be handy. So just go along the inside edge here and just kind of trim it off, and hopefully not cut too deep here. If I make a burr, no big deal. It's right at the end anyway. Part of the molding process. That looks better. Okay, get that lightly in there, and then we'll put the other one in. Yeah, the units on the Shuffle Alley were really disgusting because they had been lubricated many times throughout its long service history. And that was a lot of work to clean those up. Okay, that looks good. Alright, we're just gonna basically just do some rubbing of this. Got some wear on it, but that's okay. Main thing is it has to work pretty much flawlessly when I'm done. Might take a Q-tip in here, we'll see. You know, cotton swab. Important thing is to get out the old lubricant. That should work. Same thing with this guy. A little bit different on this one. A lot of times this thing can get really sticky. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. Sometimes you can just put lubricant in there and that'll help. But yeah, it's a real tough situation. Sometimes you gotta find a used part or something. This thing needs to work really free. I'll put some lube in here, but we'll see what it does. All right. PS app keeps stopping. Well, I don't even know what the PS app is, so. Okay, that's pretty good. I usually get the order of sequence to put this together in wrong, so we'll see. All right. It usually takes me a few tries to get these together. I'll look at the picture, you know, something like that. That's probably what I'll do. I've had these things together enough, but it's one of them things sometimes I just gotta figure out. All right, so what do we got? Get this razor blade out of here before I hurt myself. All right. That ends up going over it. Okay. All right, now it goes like that. Put some lubricant on the shaft here. Not a ton. Just enough to get things going. Get it all worked around here. All right, that looks good. Okay, this guy goes on this shaft here. Usually when I put these on, I'll put the shaft on one way and spin it around just to get the lubricant all situated. Even though it's not going to sit this way when it's done. All right, I need another paper towel. All right. Beautiful. Where's that other piece? Here's that other piece. Okay. Nice. Okay, we got a washer. The spring actually holds on that mechanism. There we go. Beautiful. That looks pretty good. All right. Still got to put on the main spring here. All right. There, that's on. That's for the spring. All right, we got some switches too. All right, cool. Okay, that looks pretty good. Here is our spring thing. We'll just get it on first and we'll see what happens. this will work. We'll just pick a spot, and we'll fine tune it as we need to. One, two, we'll go three. Much better. I think I could use maybe a half turn more on that. All right, so that was 1, 2, not quite 3. So we'll just crank it back, I don't know, to here maybe? 1, 2, 3. It's a little on the tight side, but we'll see how it works. Might be too much. That seems to work good. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, let's check out those fingers. Any of them too tight? I'm gonna adjust this finger a little bit. It's like, it needs to be a little flatter, I think, at the end. There we go. I like that better. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. I lucked out. Definitely lucked out. Okay, I also got some switches to put back in it there. I think this guy, yeah, this guy was the one that stood up over here. All right. What with this bracket? I did not clean these. I cleaned the other ones. All right. Finger is full of lubrication. Still is. These are definitely a little more burned, but I think this one goes to the knocker coil. Actually, it's a knocker when the ball count unit is activated. Not that critical of a unit. Okay, good. Making good progress, everybody. All right, J-Star, yeah, it must have worked a little more. Guess it worked a little more if burnt more, I guess. There you go. Yeah, running a high power coil like that. I mean, it wasn't super burnt, but yep, definitely. It's got that one. This one's got a lot of travel, so it gets a lot of cleaning action. Okay, let's see here. Get this first screw started, and the other one will be easier. I'm real happy with how the unit went together. I also lucked out on the adjustment on that back plate, man. There we go. Now this switch is critical to get in alignment because it has to run with this top bar. Very narrow piece hits it. And I'll probably have to do this adjustment twice because this bracket that I'm holding on, well, it's not quite as precise. I think that was the last song on this tape. All right. My glove is caught in it. What a surprise. There it goes. That was hilarious. All right, so up on top here, this mechanism is pushing right on that blade, so we got to get that blade in alignment with it. Pretty much got to hit near the center. All right. So, that works good. And this is the end of, basically the end game switch right here. Let's go like this. Let's go under it. Yep, that makes sense. We'll probably have to adjust that a little bit. Yeah, I suppose we'll have to adjust the switch blade because we adjusted the mount. All right. But we'll see. Looks like it might work. I just picked 3 as an arbitrary number for that wire wrap thing. The spring. I like the fact that you can reposition it, in 6 holes, so you can have 1/6 tighter or looser on the opposite end of the spring. Excellent. Jay Sargent, yeah, I'm going to hit the bed. Thanks for the stream. Always a pleasure to talk to you soon. Very good. See ya. Thank you very much for stopping in. I appreciate it. This unit is done. What time did our stream start? I don't remember. 8:45. Yeah, it's an hour. Cool. All right. It's a problem. Now I know how long it takes me to go through one of these. It's good and bad. Sure this is tight. Yeah, I'm happy with how that works. Not gonna go anymore. Beautiful. That works nice. Nice and snappy. Let's lift these up. Might be a little tight. I'm okay with it. Jeff4130, documenting project adds a lot of time to said project. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for dropping in. How's your night going? I'm glad you came in. This thing works really good now. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, this is the first time I really live stream like all of the stuff, but you know, since we got everything set up, why not? And I love chatting with you guys, so I'm definitely happy you came in. Ah, man. We have got... Score reels are done. These coils are done. Just finished the ball count unit, works beautifully now, and even though I'm probably not going to use it, I'll have it on add-a-ball. We should at least go through here and kind of check the switches and stuff, maybe clean them up. Alright. I think I'll rotate this around and unscrew that. I think I'll have enough wires to play around with. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I should work on it this way? Oh, it beats me. Beats me the right way to work on it. Alright. Yeah, let's take out some screws. Giving me eyes a break from working on one of my pins. Cool, what are you working on? I am curious. I definitely appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue? I don't know. Let's see here. It's kind of interesting. On this pin, the wheel was missing. I think because this pin was from Wisconsin, they took the wheel out and made this game an add-a-ball, which it's designed to be. But this is the replay version of the game, but selectable to add-a-ball. Funhouse! Oh, nice! I'm not a really huge Funhouse fan, but I can appreciate it. I definitely appreciate Funhouse and what it is to a lot of people. And I find it kind of fun to shoot around on, but I don't know a lot of the rules. I played it a few times. Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, that'll work. Alright. This is basically the same unit, just turned on its side. Okay. Yeah. Wonk. It doesn't even have a big wheel to slow it down. Oh, this must have been full-on credits or something. Okay, so that would stop the addition of the credits. Yeah, a little sticky. Alright. That is a switch stack and a half. But, you know, as long as I'm doing it, might as well do it. Let's put on Scott's other album. We'll go for like an hour and a half or more tonight. Wish I had some other non-licensed music I could play. Gotta search for some. Alright. That going. So you're doing like a major shop job on Funhouse? Or you're fixing one thing? Or let me know. I'm curious. Okay, so we got some nuts down there. I don't know if this will work too good. Oh, hello. That'll work, 1/4 inch. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know why I'm working on this replay unit, because I'm not going to be using it, but, you know. We'll see. It's nice to have everything working in the game. I don't even know if I'll keep this pin. Alright. suppose I can clean these switches while I'm right here. Why not? Had a lot of use. At least these are small. Won't take much. I like to have everything working if I can. Been doing a complete restore on it, better than new once I'm done with it. Whoa, nice job. That is a labor of love for that pin. Well, granted, that pin's definitely worth it, but still, complete restore is a lot of work. This is just mechanical restoration, so I'm happy with that. Kind of goes with the rest of my collection. Might not look pretty, but should work 100%. That's my goal. That's always my goal. I don't know if you follow my channel or not, but this guy over there, that was a beast. About worth it, but I knew it would be. It's one of those things that I did because I was doing it for myself. I'd done one other for somebody else for a test to see, because I've heard they've been really tough to do. Shuffle bowler or even ball bowler. Same mechanisms, just, you know, different lane and stuff, but yeah, that was a lot of work. About worth it, because it works 100% now. Bottom contact was a little bad. All right, that's pretty good. Okay. Got a hole in my glove. Suppose I could change my glove. All right. Let's change it both. Okay. Yeah, this bottom one's got an aluminum sleeve in it, just like the other one over here did. I'll probably leave it if it's in good condition. That one I changed out in the ball count unit. All right. Let's ditch this switch. Yeah, I think I'll put this switch back together on here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh. All right. Do. I went the other way. Teeny tiny screws, teeny tiny bolts. All right, wrong one. I'd like to get the cassette tape of retro grooves that like Tecmo uses, but I gotta find it, I guess. Guess I should start searching for it. All right, I find EMs more of a challenge to get dialed in. My EMs mostly work. There you go. It's one of them things. Just through my personal experience, I've found that the more work you do getting them set up like what I'm doing here, the more it pays off. Because my top hand there, that was like a much simpler pin. Well, just as simple as this one, single player. But that one, I really spent a lot of time and went through every single switch and every single blade and everything. And I'm pretty sure that that thing worked, fired up when I first tried it, which I was pretty impressed with. Doesn't always happen that way. But yeah, it's kind of one of them things. All right, this I've not cleaned. And I'm only doing a half-assed job on these contacts anyway. But yeah, it's cool you got some EMs. It's good to have some variety in the collection. I like a little bit of everything. EMs, solid state. Newest, I got a Cactus Canyon on order, so I'm pretty excited about that, but who knows when I'll get it. It's not an LE, so hopefully in the next month or so, we'll see. No big deal if it isn't. I got plenty of other things to keep me occupied. Basement full of projects. Going to, that guy right there, the mechanism needs to be torn down in the, for the gripper arm for the CDs. And a common issue, the lubrication gets old and whatnot, so gets gummy, even though I've cleaned it out. But time to do it again. All right. Nice big bracket here, I like that. All right, let's pop this apart. This sucker's really tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Lucky for you, at some point, had a CC. Oh yeah, thank you. I have, since I learned that, what is it? Chicago Gaming was going to potentially do a Big Bang bar, started saving money, and I've met the goal to what I felt it could be last year, and it's like then they announced this, and it's like, who knows when they're going to produce a Big Bang bar, if they ever will. So decided I'll use my money on that. So, and when Big Bang bar, if it comes out, I will most likely go for it and maybe sell Cactus Canyon or something. But yeah, should be fun. Should be fun to stream. I stream pinball too, so should be good. All right, there's that. That actually had 4 turns on it. All right. See, that should still be fairly fresh in my mind from this guy. It's the exact same mechanism. It's turning sideways. Springs are goofy the way they sit in the groove here sometimes. There we go. Man, these mechanisms on my shuffle were just totally been lubricated throughout the years a lot. Whereas this one hasn't been lubricated at all, so quite a difference. All right. I made, gosh, I don't know how many videos I got, but I got a playlist for the Shuffle Alley that's like, I want to say at least 14 videos, something like that. Some of them are pretty long, but I did it because I knew there was a lot of people that could find it interesting, and it's been good content for the channel. Especially since I'm part of the Facebook group on shuffles and whatnot, so it's starting to pay off. All right. Okay, then this guy. One of these days I might remember how this thing goes together, but. All right. Good. How's this guy? Pretty good. Really good. All right. Yeah, I played the original Cactus Canyon, but I'm really excited about the new code and whatnot, but I was in on it before they even announced they were doing new code, which Lyman Sheets worked on, so that should be really cool. Rest in peace, Lyman Sheets. Tormented soul. Alright. Alright, 10 o'clock Central Time. Yeah, it should be no problem to finish this guy up tonight. Especially since I don't have a back wheel to clean or anything. That'd be really easy. I do have a spare credit wheel. Used one. Could put it on here. Alright. Yeah, definitely a little dry, but not mucky. Certainly would work, but we'll make it nice. Oh, did they strip the wheel off? I'm pretty sure that boss is part of the wheel. Yeah, that boss is part of the wheel. Alright, so what we got here, this is a spare wheel I've got. Random video game player, cool. Putting together a Lego Speed Champions Lamborghini Countach while watching this. Awesome. I love Lego. Now you've seen my stuff. Or have you? Seen my train layout? Alright, so this boss is part of it here. I wonder if this doesn't have any rivet marks on it, this might have come from the factory like this. Because maybe they ran out of, what is it? 3 jacks. 3 jacks is the add-a-ball version of this game. And they might have just said, screw it. Or maybe this is part of a kit to turn this game into, yeah, weird, into an add-a-ball for, you know, to be legal for an add-a-ball state like Wisconsin was. Huh. There is no evidence of there ever being rivets in here. I think that this came from the manufacturer like this, or it was a kit that the operator could change. Weird. We'll never know. Yeah, I like the Lego, I like the Technic stuff, but I also really like the modular buildings, the big buildings. They're really cool. I've got, what is it that I got? I got 3 of them. The Chinese theater one. There's a hotel? No, it's some sort of shopping center thing. And third one's like a restaurant with a living quarters over the top or something like that. They're really neat. Really nice on the train table. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put this on. We'll leave it off. Okay, I guess we'll put our rig in here. Like I said, this one's going to be easier to clean. Don't have a back plate to worry about. Suppose I put that gear back on. Alright. Technica's cool, and I really hope that Lego is doing a castle for the 90th anniversary. What? Oh, like a medieval castle kind of thing? I was kind of eyeballing the ship, some sort of island or something. Is it a pirate ship thing? Would have looked a little out of pace on the railroad, but still. I mean, I got space stuff on the railroad too. I don't exactly go for realism on my railroad. So, yeah, definitely clean up these shafts. This is so weird to work on something and not have it be over lubricated and have the lubricant be all old and gummy. All right, that's so weird. Wow. No evidence of any kind of rivets in here. Strange. Alright, let's see if we can get this dirt mark lined up here. Alright, let's see. Would like to do Lego do more older trains like Wild West days. Yeah, that's going to be a little tough. But yeah, it would be cool. But the trains would definitely be nice. I would like something like that, but yeah, would I buy it? Probably not. I like the Maersk one. That's pretty awesome. Not really into the Titanic, but that is a crazy set. Not into the typewriter, although I thought it was pretty novel. There we go. All right, excellent. I do like the crocodile train. Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. Is that Swiss or something? I forget what the crocodile. I know it's an electric train, but I don't remember where it was used. Was it Sweden or something like that? I don't remember. Yeah, that's good now. Okay, good. As long as I'm going all out, might as well do all this stuff too. Okay, yeah, coil stop looks perfect. Plunger looks good. I should almost put this plunger in that one, but that's okay. Don't have to worry about that now. Only if we're having problems with it. Alright. I'm impressed with your dedication. Hey, Barricade, welcome back. Looked it up. It's a Swiss train. Okay, cool. I was right. I am definitely a little bit of a train buff. Let's see. Oh yeah, Jeff says there is a Lego Harry Potter train, Hogwarts Express. Definitely cool indeed. I love Legos. Barricade, I don't think we ever got your side on Legos. Did you have much when you were growing up? Were you into Legos? Do you like Legos? Questions, burning questions we need to know about you, man. You must tell us. And then how about Francis? Do you like Legos? Alright. I would have liked to have gotten my son into the Mine, what is it, Mine something Lego robot Technic stuff, but it just didn't happen. Now he's probably a little too old for it. Barricade, yes, love Legos and Hot Wheels. Okay, I did know about the Hot Wheels, that's cool. Francis into Legos at all? I'm just curious. Alright, not sure if he had them, okay. Alright. Mindstorm, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, Jeff, that Hogwarts Express was definitely cool. I am a Harry Potter fan. I wouldn't call myself a Harry Potter nut, but I definitely enjoy it. Definitely got to go back and watch the movies. I get to watch. Basically, I sit at my desk for lunch. I don't answer the phone, but I'll watch a video for half an hour. And right now, I am watching. I'm going through all the, what is it? Trying to think. It's a series, anime. Losing it. Can't think of it. What's the name of it? There's mini robots, etc. Yep, definitely. Cowboy Bebop. That's what I'm watching. And yeah, I've watched it. I've watched the series before because I bought the series. I watched it, but I swear I didn't see all of them, or I just got really bad memory, which I know I do. So that's kind of one of them weird things. I was like, I don't remember this episode at all. It's like either I missed it or I don't know. It's pretty easy. Each episode is like 24 minutes or something like that. That's cool. This is actually easy. Because A, I just did that one, and B, this one's in good condition. So we will stop the stream when I finish this guy. Ah! Yes, this game is weird that it had the apron cards were for 3 jacks, the Add-A-Ball version of the game. But this is definitely a, you know, the replay version of the game. All right. Again, there's no reason even for you to pull this off, but I'll just clean out the sleeve. Why not? It would drive me nuts to know something didn't work on this thing. Alright. Aluminum sleeve that we are going to be using in it because it's not worth me walking over to get another one. And this sleeve isn't going to do much work anyway. Not in this machine. Since this is for the credit wheel. Barricade, I had the Hot Wheels World Roads and Lego buildings to make it more like its own town. Ooh, very cool. This is just really relaxing to me to work on this stuff. Have the music going, especially now with the advent of streaming. Not advent, but you know that I'm doing it, chatting with you guys. This has been awesome. Time just flies. Would have been kind of fun to do this while I was working on the Shuffle Alley. I'll probably do another shuffle project for somebody, but since they don't sell worth crap, it would be stupid of me to buy one and hope to sell it and make any money. All right. Guess I better put stuff on before I start putting it together. All right, let's put a little lube on there. All right, there we go. Down with the bento box. Okay, there's that. There's that. Do a bingo game, there you go. Yeah, that's a whole nother skill set, let me tell you, and I don't deny that at all. Those people that do those, they are legends, man. For sure. You know, talk about, you know, soaking clutches in some sort of a special oil or something so they soften up and so you can use it. Leather clutches. Crazy stuff. That's crazy talk. All right. Get them for next to nothing, yep. So Barricade says a Shuffle Alley. That's what that guy is. Shuffle Alley. SA, Shuffle Alley. Actually has SA on the inside of it. Yeah, bingos could be pretty cheap. I've definitely done a little bit of research on bingos. I won't lie. Done a little bit of research. Some are more fun than others, apparently. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, like you want to get another to sell? No. it would be financially stupid for me to do that. I got this on right? Hopefully. Okay, that looks good. This guy goes here. Ah, if I had the room. There you go. I hear you. That is the problem with those shuffles. They do take up a ton of room, and a lot of people do not have room for them. And so thus, they're big objects. Unless you're talking a ball bowler, then you're talking big bucks. Because the people that have the room have a lot of money and they don't care. Let's see. Oh, auction had 3 bingos, not even for $10. No takers. Wow, that's nuts. That'll work. All right, springtime. I don't think we need 4 wraps on this sucker. I think 3 or 3. That was 3.5 is what this had. We'll do 3. 1. Try not to rip my gloves again. 1, 2, 3. Down with the bento box. All right. Jeff, I just want to say, Jeff, it's been really awesome to have you in here. If you're not subscribed, I hope you do, and hope you come by and check out either the live streams or the videos, or, you know, it's good talking to you, that's for sure. That works. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Been following for a while. Awesome. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you hopped into the live chat. Definitely glad. All right. Okay, that goes like that, and that goes like that. Cool. I will not be moving the tape to the next side. Love seeing the internals work. Thanks. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. They are definitely clockwork fun. Tennessee, awesome. Good deal. I worked for Saturn, and I visited Spring Hill, Tennessee a couple times way back when, and I liked it. And I want to say it was Nashville I stayed in. That was interesting, for sure. But yeah, definitely cool stuff. I was a parts consultant for Saturn, and they actually sent me down there a couple times, which is pretty freaking amazing that the company did that. I got to see, I didn't see the foundry, but I saw some of the production. I saw some of the old electric cars that they had in back, which is pretty awesome from that pilot program. GM. It's pretty wild. Yeah, Wisconsin here as well. Yep. Nice and chilly up here today. Okay, we are almost done for the night. And almost done with the back box. Alright, let's see here. That is set in the wrong position. Alright, well that's easy enough to fix. EV1, yep, definitely. Yep, I didn't get to see up close to the EV1, but they had like 2 or 3 of them there. It would have been fun to see up close to them. I don't know if I have any EV1 stuff. I've got some early Saturn stuff. Press packets and stuff that I got off eBay when I was collecting that kind of stuff. Slides, you know. All right, that goes there. All right, there we go. Yep, EV1. That's cool. Your car guide too a little bit, huh? Nice. It might be something to pinball and cars. I don't know if it necessarily goes together, but I loved EV1 as a kid. Yeah, that was pretty wild. My friend has a bunch of Buick Riatas, and the EV1 was one of the on the same platform. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, those Buicks, those are pretty crazy. All right, I need to do something here. All right, Buick, yep. Buick Riata. All right, this is also good practice for when I work on a machine that really needs this unit. I suppose it'll use a little bit when game over or something, but I don't know. It must only move one time though, because a real add-a-ball machine does not have a credit unit because it doesn't need it. Because you put in your coin and it starts right up. That looks pretty good. All right, I love the pop-up headlights, and the whole rear had one long taillight. Yeah, very cool stuff. I like the fact that with the EV1, you could program the air conditioning system to turn on at a certain time, or the heater system. I thought that was pretty crazy when I learned about that. Was a car guy VW. I was into VWs as well, but not neck deep into pins. Seems like a lot of car guys fall into pins. Yep, I was into VWs as well. My first car, I'm 50 now. When I went to high school, when I started driving, it was probably 88, something like that. And I specifically wanted a Volkswagen air-cooled Beetle. And my dad found me one that was in pretty good condition, and I drove it. It's pretty crazy. AC control was a touchscreen. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. All right. I bet Jay Leno would get an EV1 if he could. Okay. Okay, so the bottom stack here is for when max credits is reached. Let's see how many credits that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Machine won't increment any more than 8 because of that switch and where this peg is. Looks like you could change it though. That's got a nut on it. I don't think so. Looks like a rivet in the back. Maybe it's screwed in. Probably screwed. I don't know. Interesting. And then these other ones tell you when the game over is on, or game over type stuff. All right. Cat display, as I recall. Oh, CRT. Oh yeah, sure. That makes sense. Pretty sure I cleaned all these. That blade is super stiff there. All right, let's see if we can get an adjustment on it. I'm going to move this down a little bit. It's probably a little too far. Nope, needs to be more. It's got to have room for that other one to lift up. Move this top guy down a little bit. I might have to adjust these later, but that's okay. I like doing that kind of stuff. Maybe I'll move that just a smidge more. All right, I'm good with that. Jeff says, what was your first pin? Excellent question, Jeff. My first pin was a Firepower, and I would not have bought it had it not been for Clay Harold's guides on the web there. I got into pins about 20 years ago, and I would not have... I was good with jukeboxes. I knew jukeboxes, I knew a little bit of electronic stuff, but I would not have jumped in if I didn't have a resource to fix them. And it's like with the stuff that he laid out, you know, recommended products and all that stuff, I knew I could fix it. And, you know, like today there's all these replacement boards and stuff, but those old ones, like Firepower and stuff, they were designed to be, you know, rebuilt and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. I like the replacement boards, but I don't know. Okay, that's true, stripped out, but I don't care. Don't need it. It's solid. All right. Let's get the back box. And then, we'll call it a day. I'm really glad I had Firepower first pin. It was a great pin. I had it for many years, and then sold it, which I'm okay with. Definitely got a lot of play. Firepower, then Taxi, I think, was next. Would my pinball games count? They're pinball. You got them because you like pinball, yeah. I wouldn't say it wouldn't count. All right, where does this guy go? All right. Home pin or not, it's still pinball. Kind of like virtual pin. You know, does a virtual pin count as a first pin? I'd say so. It's pinball. You're learning the rules. You're playing the game. Yeah. All right, there, that's done. This side of the way. All right. Oh, get the back box over here. There it is. Time for bed. All right. Yeah. So much lighter without all those mechanisms in there. Okay. Take the back glass out. Try not to break it. Whew. All right. My friend had a Firepower, and there's one called Getaway. Oh yeah, definitely. Getaway is a sequel to High Speed, definitely. Suppose we're going to take a look at the chime box. Oh yeah, we could use some felt on there. Much easier to do now. Otherwise I'd have to pull out remove the box, which is not something I need to do. There's one felt. Broken plastic. All right. Wipe this out, and I'll probably call it a night. We're not going to put that in tonight. Need a little more work on this one, too. Baby Pac-Man. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. All right. How are we looking in there? Clean. Interesting. Ah. All right. So this is the plunger, and this is what the original looks like, but it just kind of sits in there. Wonder if I can glue it. Wonder what it's made of. Maybe plastic. I'll have to try epoxying that in there or something, because this thing would have fallen out. So I know they're missing a lot of the time. Cool. All right, we're going to shut it down. Have yourself a good night, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. It was a good stream. Very good stream. Well, almost 2 hours. Cool. Good seeing you, Jeff. Baby Pac-Man breaks more than normal pins, so be careful. Definitely. All right. Very good. Have yourself a good night.